All right, shalom, shalom, shalom. We'll give all praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Those who are willing to learn this truth from. All right, this will just be a spiritual talk, man. Just a brief. Something I've been thinking on. And I actually had jotted some notes down, but I wasn't able to transfer them over. So. But yeah, man, I just wanted to briefly touch on this whole, 50-50 relationship, gender roles, and, pretty much if women, men and women should still abide by their gender roles, man. Even in this modern society, because, the thing about it is, man, that even though we live in modern times, guess what? We both genders still want the opposite gender to be traditional. As much, especially these females, man, as much as they act like they, they're big into this modernism, which they are because it benefits them, whether, on both sides, they can be feminist, right? They can be masculine, but they can also play that soft girl energy too, so they benefit from both sides. But at the end of the day, both men and women, we want the opposite sex to complement us. We want a woman as a man to be what? Humble, submissive, obedient, feminine, caring, all these different qualities. And just like a woman wants a man to be pretty much superior to her in every aspect, man. They want a man to be physically superior, right? You got to be stronger than them to be able to protect them, defend them from threats, right? They want you to be mentally superior, right? Have some type of intelligence, even if you don't got a degree, or a PhD, because, hey, like brothers like myself, man, I'd rather, be an entrepreneur and, build my own business, than going through the damn Esau's system, but you got to be more intelligent and you got to be emotionally superior, man. Because we know women, they pretty much are servants to their emotions, man. Like if they going through something, they pretty much let that shit get the best of them, and then they gonna wild out and have a moment, and they be expecting you to not match that energy. Like you got to have some type of level head on your shoulders to where you don't feed into they BS, man. So the women want you to be superior to them in all those aspects, man. All right, showing you that they want a traditional man. They want you to be a leader. They want you to provide. They want you to protect. They want you to be, have courage. They want you to possess all the values, man. You see, and which that's fine. I don't have no problems with that. But the thing is, if this man, you want this man to be superior to you in all these levels, bring home all the, pay all the bills, right? So make more money than you, provide, do all these things. What are you doing, man? Like, how do you complement that? And what you find out in these modern times, man, a lot of females are, they're entitled, very entitled. They're lazy, and they don't reciprocate value, man. They don't reciprocate value because as a man, like, you got to be masculine, man. Now I'm speaking for, like a heterosexual man. I'm not referring to the damn alphabet community or no shit like that. But as a man, if you identify as a man, all right, a heterosexual man, you have to be masculine. All right, unconditionally. You don't get to fucking pick and choose, man. Right? Like when the weekend come around or you going through something, right? Oh, well, shit, now I'm about to tap into my effeminate energy. Right, my effeminate energy, all right, because I'm just going through life. So now I'm seeing her crying up, tearing up all on my woman and, hold me and shit like that. We can't do that, man. We don't have the luxury of doing that as a man. We always got to be masculine. If we got a problem going on, we'll talk to the homies about it, or in this truth, we'll talk to the Akim about it, But a woman, she can be feminine conditionally. Right? What do I mean by that? Well, most women, man, especially nowadays, they didn't used to be like this, but these women are like, they will only submit to you on the basis that you provide for them, man. If you ain't providing for them, if you know what I'm saying, like everything I just mentioned, you superior physically, mentally, emotionally, right? You can be providing that, but if you ain't providing financially for them, then it's just something to their mind, man, to where they're not going to fully submit to you. You know, they're going to disrespect you. You see, they won't submit, they won't obey you. You see, and they can pick and choose, man. Like they can be feminine at one moment, where after you buy them some gifts and shower their ass with some damn gifts, but then the moment you don't, they instantly take sex off the table. You know, they get masculine, they buck up, they argue with you, and all these fucking things, man. So women, they are feminine conditionally. Whenever it benefits them, that's when they want to be feminine. When it don't benefit them, they won't be feminine, right? Just like whenever they can be masculine, all right, when it benefits them to be masculine, they'll do that, man. But as a man, we don't got that fucking choice. We don't get to pick and choose. You know, we got what they call the masculine burden of performance. See, meaning as a man, you must perform. You must do. You see, you have to do them things, man. I'm speaking as a man that got his head on his shoulders. I know not no nigga, right, that just in the hood that ain't doing shit, right? Not no bum ass nigga, man. I'm speaking for a man that got his head on his shoulders. You come to the understanding that you must do. You got to perform. You have to, or else society is gonna. You're gonna be a loser in society, man. Society won't support a man that ain't on his purpose. That's not performing. You see, which again, that's not the same for a woman, right? Like the saying goes, you can have a king, and a king will take he'll take a peasant woman and turn her into a concubine, man. Turn her into a queen. You see, but a queen, she is not going to look at a peasant male and turn him into a king, right? She's not going to promote his status, man. You see, so whereas a man can promote a woman, that bitch could be, bro, listen, like men, we're not the same. Men and women ain't the same. We don't give a damn if a bitch work at Starbucks, McDonald's, Foot Locker, fucking Ross, Target. We don't give a damn, man. You can be a bad bitch and you working in one of them stores, you ain't making a lot of money. We don't give a shit. We understand, you know, that's our role pretty much as a man, is to provide for you, you know, to have that burden of provision, you know, and we accept that. You see, we accept that, but the problem is, man, these hoes are impatient. You females are impatient, man, due to social media and due to work, you know, being thrust into the workforce. Not only did that allow for these companies to pay men less, right? Because, you know, basic supply and demand. If you got a few people working, you got to pay them more. If you got more people working, you can pay them less. You see, not only did it do that, but it also, like I said, it also allows for you women to be hypergamous, man. You'll be working around different niggas, different men, and you'll be wanting the lifestyle that you think they have, right? You sitting there comparing them to your husband, your man, right? You got social media to where you sitting there looking at all these other men that they might not even live around you, but you looking at the lifestyle they got and you're wanting that. You see, you're coveting, man, which is one of the 10 commandments is don't covet. Why? Because coveting leads to so many problems, man. You see, it leads to so many problems. And instead of you know, sticking it out and supporting a man that's on his purpose, like I said, he's trying to get to that point to where he's successful and can support you and you know, all those things. Instead of sticking it out with that man, all right, and being submissive while you do it, you hoes get impatient, man. And then you cheat, right? First, the cheating starts by you giving men attention, right? You get them niggas on social media attention, the men you work around, right? You start giving them time and attention, and you take that from your man. You also take away sex. You see, hey, because, you know, like they speak about love languages, man. Well, most men, all right, and I got to say most because you always gonna have some exception to the rule, but most men, they main thing to be intimate is you gotta sexually satisfy your man. So a lot of you women can't do, man. This is why polygyny needs to come back anyways, because as one woman, you just can't do it, man. You're not capable. We're biologically built differently to where a man, our whole thing is we got to spread our seed far and wide. Like it's not like that's even, like we consciously think that. It's subconscious, man. Like that's just how we built. And you women, y'all are not built the same, man. Y'all sex drive, whatever, it's not up there. So the moment you start rescinding sex from your man, all right, it's immediately gonna be problems, man. Because not only are you rescinding sex from him, you're giving attention and time to somebody else, man. You see, you gotta know that, man. These hoes, man, once, hey, you notice, hey, she, for whatever fucking reason, these bitches change like the seasons, man. All right. But the moment she is not giving it to you, she's giving that attention and time to somebody else, man, to some other man. You see? And, as men, we put up with all these different things, man. And a lot of niggas will simp. They'll be in a sexless relationship, still supporting, providing, and doing things for this female that is not giving any reciprocated value, man. See, when you really sit and think, like, okay, the masculine burden of performance, like I'm required, I got to bring the whole table. I got to provide. I have to provide not only financially. That's the main one you women are worried about, though. We provide, like I said earlier, physical, mental, emotional value, man, that must be superior to yours, or else you won't respect us. If I'm out with my girl and some nigga come by and slap her ass and like, yeah, shawty, you like that, don't you? Or whatever the case, and I just stand there and I'm like looking around like an idiot, she gonna look at me, man. She might just leave on the spot. Bitches, hey, bro, they want you. Hey, if you can't protect them, why is she with you? Right? And we see this one time and time again emotionally. If you send her if your woman, because, man, we know how these females are, man. They find the littlest shit to bitch about. But if she is arguing, man, and all these different things, and you match that energy, because it'd be hard to fucking hold back sometimes, man, dealing with you, the shit we put up with. But if you match that, man, then look, she lose respect for you. You pretty much got to be reactionless, which don't make no fucking sense dealing with these masculine women. But hey, I'm just telling you how it is, man. I've observed, and I know that this is what other men deal with as well. So you got to be emotionally mature, right? What they say, emotionally intelligent. See, mentally, right? I mean, you got to have wisdom, man. You got to be wise. You got to understand. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be an idiot. So women want you to be better than them in all them aspects, man, but yet won't submit to you. So how will you not come under my order, right? My will, if I'm better than you in every single aspect? You want me to be taller, make more money? You want me to protect you? You want me to have charisma? You want me to provide for you? You want me to do all these things, man? Well, by default, I'm better than you. So why do you women have such a problem submitting, man? Which that ain't even what it's about. It's just the point is that, hey, these gender roles, man, have been fucked up because of the society that Esau's created, man. When this devil put women in the workforce, he fucked up a lot of shit, and it was all strategic. Feminism, all them different waves, liberation, my body, my choice, social media, all these things, man, has allowed grounds for these females to not have to try to work things out, man. Like, we live in a day and age where females don't gotta try to work shit out with you. They getting all attention on social media, right? The workplace, they go out, my body, my choice, they wear what they want. Like, it's ultimately to the point to where they feel like they don't need to fight for you, man. And then it's just fucked up, man, the game, because if you show too much interest in these hoes, man, too much interest in these females, then they'll lose respect for that, right? You know, like you gotta be you really gotta start to learn how to understand these women, man, because these modern females, man, they're battling feminine and masculine energy, like at all fucking times. So bro, and that's all you be wondering, like, what the fuck, man? I was doing everything for this bitch, you know. I was doing my best, you know, but yet she's gonna find a problem, man. You see, and like I said, these hoes are impatient. They can't. If you got a man on his purpose, man, got his head on his shoulders, especially an Israelite man, and we ain't locked up and we ain't dead yet, then we already doing better than fucking shit. You know, more than 2/3 of our people, man. You see, but we don't never get the benefit of the doubt. You know, that's again, you know, the masculine burden of performance. We got to try. We got to perform. We just got to do, man, because these females, a nigga gonna pick them up. There's always gonna be a simp to accept them. You can take a bitch that don't even got a job, bro, and you have some nigga come through and will raise her level in society. You see, but as a man, that's not gonna happen. The reverse is not gonna happen. You see, and these are all things men accept, but at the end of the day, or if you don't accept them, you might as well accept them now, because that's just how it is, man. So, hey, man, this shit is out of order, man. It's all fucking out of order, man. Like, even if you, as a woman, if you going 50-50 with your man financially till he gets successful, man, you still need to be submitting. You still need to be submissive, man, in everything. Like, read Ephesians chapter 5, man. I love that chapter because it's perfect as far as the dynamic go. All right, because it likens the elect to the woman, and it likens Yahweh Shah to the man. Okay, and at the end of the day, the woman is supposed to submit to the man in everything. You see, and in turn, the man, you know, pretty much nourishes and protects the woman. Okay. And that's how, you know, the dynamic of these relationships is supposed to be. Okay. But as a woman, your submission ain't supposed to be contingent upon, oh, well, when a nigga finally make it, when he finally gets successful, then I'll submit. But at that point, you're not deserving of a ring. You're not deserving of that commitment. You're not deserving of them things, man, because the character, right, and qualities you should have been portraying, all right, leading up unto that should have been that of a submissive feminine woman. So what you've been masculine while a nigga was struggling to get to his success, but then when he finally make it, now you're gonna be feminine, right? Which I know women try to wait for niggas at the finish line, man, but man, hey, look, man, if you can't be feminine until then, or leading up until then, man, and then ultimately when that man make it, A, you be prepared for him to have multiple women, and you sure as I ain't gonna be the only one. B, he might just leave your ass, you know. Yeah, A or B, man. You see, because, you know, hey, man, that's just how it is. I forgot what I was about to say. Something else. I lost my train of thought. You know. Yeah, man. Hey, so yeah, kind of dealing with Ephesians 5. So we know that the woman supposed to submit to the man in everything. In turn, the man's supposed to nourish, protect, provide for that woman. You see, and you submitting as a woman ain't contingent upon that man finally reaching his level of success. Okay, that's just like the elect having it. You know, that's just like the elect having a mindset of, oh, when the Most High finally gives us the kingdom, gives me a chariot, gives me land as far as the eye can see, gives me wealth, gives me all these things, then I will finally keep the commandments to the best of my ability. You see? Well, what would Yahweh Basham Al-Shah do in that instance, man? If that was our thought process and that's how we acted, he would kick us out the truth, man. We wouldn't even be in the truth. See? So, there you go. You know, these women can't submit, man, and obey you. You know, you got to leave them, man. You can't keep putting up with that because she won't respect you. She's not going to be giving you the box, which that's pretty much the only thing they provide anyways nowadays, because I didn't even mention, you know, cooking and cleaning and shit like that, because most men nowadays do them things themselves. Like I personally, I enjoy cooking. You know, I don't have a problem with it. I enjoy being tidy. A lot of females are messy, you know. So you can't win for losing with these hoes, man. And they act like they need to be treated so special, but yet they provide no value. If I'm to have the masculine burden of performance and have to do all these things, then I'm the valuable one. You see? And don't ask for much. Give me head. I need some, you know, I need to get my nut off. You see? And I want you to you know, be feminine, man. Be obedient. Like, we don't ask for much, you know. But you women, y'all want us to do all these damn things, man, and you know, see, and hey, man, shit's out of order, man. We gonna need Yahweh Shemel Shah to really restore this place, and we know, you know, that restoration is gonna be seen on this side, man. When this collapse finally occur, that shit is coming speedily and quickly. I'm telling you, man, watch how these women switch up, because we know they juggle. They be juggling masculine and feminine energy. Watch how that one of them ball, that masculine ball gonna fall out their hand, and them bitches just gonna be straight feminine, man. Watch. You see? But a lot of y'all, man, y'all shame is gonna cover you. You see? To where it's gonna be too late. All your shame, man, your fucking filth, the life you've been living, man, it's gonna cover you, man. And you're not gonna have you're just not gonna have access to the man to you know, to deliver you, man, out of these times of trouble, you know. But that's pretty much been the point, man. I had a few topics I wanted to touch on, you know, dealing with that 50-50, because Esau, man, he did that shit on purpose, man, because now they don't got to pay men as much, and so you got women, all right, you have the pay gap and all that shit that they be talking about, which, you know, they pretty much debunked the pay gap, because, you know, women ain't working the same caliber jobs as men, all right, so by default you're not going to get paid, you know, the same amount. But with you know, these jobs to where, you know, you have men and women working them, women are getting paid more than men often, you know, most times. So, and that was all done on purpose, man, so that the women could become masculine, get that masculine energy, and, you know, how the relationship dynamics the way they are. You see? That's why these shits never work, man. And even if you successful as a man, that bitch is still gonna find some fucking reason to disrespect you, man, to disobey you. Okay? I mean, women, you gotta understand, man, these females have the power right now. They got the power at this point in time. They have the power, which we see is being snatched from them. You know, it's just being snatched from them. Don't get me wrong, but they got the power right now, man. You know, I mean, it's a simple fact. The bitches can leverage the box against you. They can, you know, have sex with whoever they want to have sex with. All right. Which is very detrimental to them, and they just completely lowering their value, but they don't look at it like that. They think they're getting equal with a man, which is all fucking folly, man. That whole equality shit. Listen, man, men and women ain't equal. All right. And fucking every single nation ain't even equal. Okay, the Most High deals with order. You got a nation above all the nations, man, and that's Israel. You got the man above the woman. Above the man is Yahweh Shah. Above Yahweh Shah is Yahweh. It's order, man. And until that order is restored, this shit'll never fucking work. Okay, shit'll never fucking work, man. You know, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, man. But yeah, that's pretty much the point, man. I'm gonna close out there. I'm gonna give all praise to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah Bashem Rakakadash. Dead to America, man. This society this man set up. Wild Baba Ball. Shalom.